Joanna Couch. I am the Soap Gal. In this video, we are going to do a behind the scenes of the new studio, how we organize, what new equipment we got. I'm going to give you the whole scoop. So come on in and let me show you what the new space looks like. When you walk in, you see our foyer, and in our foyer we are in the process of getting our core values made to put on the back wall, because I want people to know who we are. Who is the Soap Gal? Why are you having her, private label, wholesale your products? And my core values, our core values is very important to me. So what my core values are is passionate. I think you guys all know that I've cried and I am so passionate about making soap and natural skincare. Honesty really is the backbone, it's the spine to my who I am. You have to be honest. Integrity, be true. Collaborative. I want to be a group effort and be able to collaborative and really be able to know exactly what that customer wants and be able to make it happen. Transparency. You gotta be honest, you gotta be transparent, you gotta be open, work as a team. Committed, I'm committed to every project that I put forth, and you know what? You live in gratitude. So talking about that, let's talk about gratitude. So my husband Darren has a company and it's called Gratitude Candle, and that's what this room is. This room is all about Gratitude Candle, and also this is where we do our editing for our videos and also gear. So right here is Gratitude Candle's inventory, and he does markets and shows and sells on fair. This is Gratitude Candle's room, so gratitudecandle.com. Next to Gratitude Candle is Darren and myself's office. So over here is our office. So this right here is my desk with some of my soap making books, and then over here is Darren's desk. So our little office. And then let's talk about the break room / conference room. That's over here. And one of the things that you will find out about me is I absolutely love hot air balloons. So that's why we have that picture. I can't survive without my espresso and coffee. So that's why we have our coffee bar. And it's also good when we are doing those collaboratives with our customers for them to be able to have coffee and have some snacks and just, have that warm teamwork environment and get the project done. So that's what this room is all about. And then right here, our happy place. Darren making his candles, and me doing what I love, making soap. And then let's talk all about production. So let's go into that part of the building. The first room that we're going to show that has productivity in it is the bath bomb and the shampoo bar room. So follow me. This right here is the room that's all about the balm or press products. And we have baker's racks with bubble wrap on it to have them dry. And then when we go to pack them, we use the National Shrink Wrap System or eggcartons.com. And it comes in this size or this size for our minis, and I think they're in the works of coming up with one for the larger bombs, but that's basically how we wrap them. When it comes to making the bath bombs, it's all about organization, and I use IKEA a lot for organization. So keeping track of all of our raw goods and ingredients, and I love these stainless steel shelves because you're able to stick your recipe on it and measure everything out. We have our mixer, and then another hint that I absolutely love is we use these dollar store mixing bowls that I know a lot of people use to make soap, but we put all of our base ingredients except for the citric acid and the wet ingredients, and then that way we can just dump, scent, and balm. Cha-ching! You got some bath bombs. The press that I'm using at this very moment is Jason's from Bath Bomb Express's press, and I have multiple plates, plus he has his shampoo bar plate that does multiples. So right here is the large bath bomb plate, and you're able to get 16 at a time. What? What? Yes, I know. 16 bath bombs at one time. It is amazing. The other crate that I use is soapequipments.com. But those are my bath bomb presses at this moment. Back here we have a rack to keep track of all of our raw goods that we need to make bath bombs. So there is the bomb of a room. Now you come down the hallway, and on this hallway is all my whiteboards. I absolutely love having boards and be able to keep track of all my orders of what I need to do. And I have categorized them according to what type of product they are. So it goes from soap to bath bombs, salves and lotions, bath salts, toners, bath soaks, deodorants, bath sprays, candles, room sprays, melts. So then that way we're able to keep track of what we need to make and when we need it. Now we're going to go into the studio where we make our soaps and our candles and other products. But before we go through the studio, I want you to see what I see every single day. When I graduated from high school, my mother gave me a license plate and it says, "Take this job and love it." And she said when she gave it to me, "Joanna, now that you graduated high school, find your careers, find the job that you want and do that. Do what you love." And that is what I am doing this very moment. I'm doing what I love. I love talking to you and, learning about you and helping you grow your business. And I love making and knowing that I am changing people's lives with the skincare products that we make. So every single day, I look at this and I say, take this job and love it. Yes, I do. So let's go into the studio. At this moment, this is my dream studio. It is absolutely amazing. I can't say how blessed that I am. I couldn't have never imagined God giving me such a beautiful place to be able to create. So let's go into detail of how I create, why I have organized it the way we have. So on this wall, fire extinguisher, emulsion blenders, scale, most important ingredient that we all use, it is love. And then our additives. And up here is one of my very first signs that we had at markets that said free smells. I love that. Everyone leaves my booth with something. But additives, scales, microwave, and then over here, the most important part, batch numbers. And you know what? George's bed. George is always with us. He's our kid. And then in here is our emulsifying waxes and essential oils and all of our additives. And then a table right here so we could organize those additives. So we're able to just do one block after another. And then tables. We got some tables. That way we're able to lay out our soap molds or our blocks and be able to just create. One of the really cool things that my dad came up with is this. I absolutely love this. So here's the tilting pot, and guess what? He made a place for me to be able to dump out all the liquid down in the drain. Genius! I absolutely love it, and it saves so much time. Another thing that he installed for me is, look how long this cord is. Just get it all out, done, gone, clean it out so we can move on to the next. Besides all of those tables, Darren got some new hot tanks melters to be able to melt wax. God is so good to us. A business was going or just disappeared, and our landlord asked us if we'd be interested in buying his candle stuff, and we walked in and we seen these two tanks. This is 1,500 pounds and this is 2,000 pounds. I mean, what a blessing to be able to get those two tanks at an incredible savings. And that's really how we have been able to grow, is just organically and just through deals that we could have never imagined. So that's how we got this shelving and all of these molds, and we got wax, and so I'm just going to let Darren pan around and show you the backspace of the studio. Another area I want to talk about is the new temperature thermometers we got added to our double jacket tanks. So we got these jacket tanks from soapequipment.com, and we got new temperature gauges, and my dad installed them. So now I know exactly what temperature my product's at. My shea butter, my cocoa butter, my beeswax. And then I also have one for my lotion. So this is the tank that I use to make lotion. Another area I would like to talk about is our shipping station, and that is over here. So if you can see up here is where we store all of our boxes. And then we have our cutter, and then tissue paper and crinkle paper and all that in the back. So then that way we're able to print off labels and ship out orders. I'm going to take you into the cutting room where we cut all the blocks. So we roll the blocks after we make them, and we roll them into this room here. So you first and this right here is our cutting room. So we have our air cutter here, and blocks that need to be cut, and then soap that's curing. And then I want you guys to know I put my goals of what I want to happen. Air cutter here by 2020. I give myself a deadline of this is when I'm going to get that air cutter, because I really need an air cutter to cut the blocks, and an air cutter to cut into bars and then put them in trays or into bags. Let me get George, because you know he's my shadow. Come on, George. All right. True life. Thank you for visiting my studio. I want to know what content that you want me to talk about. Do you want to see more blocks of soap? Do you want logs of soap? Do you want to buy soap for me to get a website? I never wanted this channel to be about me promoting my business. I really wanted this channel to be to help you, but I've had so many questions and so many people coming and asking me, where do I find your soap? Where do I get your products? And if you want that, I can create that, and that would be such a blessing and an honor. But just let me know what content you want to know. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I really, really want you guys to grow and be beyond what you can imagine. This right here, having this studio, it's beyond my imagination of ever be able to create. And most importantly, to be able to produce thousands of bars, to know that's cleansing people's bodies and keeping them truly what, you know, soap is meant to be. It's meant to be a cleanser. It's meant to be a daily product. And to know that there's thousands of people out there using my product that myself and my team makes daily, that's a miracle. That's a blessing. Thank you. My name is Joanna Couch. I am the Soap Gal.